Earlier today, I sat down with Democratic Congressman Josh Harder from Stockton so we could discuss the aftermath of the fires in Los Angeles. He also touched on forest management and the insurance crisis. We have all heard the stories in LA. Many families are saying that they don't have fire insurance because their policies were canceled. Is the state doing enough to stabilize the insurance market here in California?
Well, the short answer is no. It's never felt so bad to be right. But the fact is, we're still seeing the repercussions from these fire insurance plans being canceled. And unfortunately, with the heartbreaking tragedy going on with the wildfires in Los Angeles, it's only going to compound this problem in the months and years ahead. The one point that I would make, though, is there is no path to affordable fire insurance in California if we have hundreds of billions of dollars of homes going up in smoke every single year. So the root cause of the issue isn't the insurance plans, it's not what the state is doing or not doing, it's the fires themselves. And that means that we need better fire management, more firefighters, better technology, less red tape right now to actually get to the heart of what's been going wrong across our state.
What can Congress do to help with this issue?
Congress can do a lot. 40% of the land in California is federally owned, and often that's the land that's the most poorly maintained. Where the firefighters are the fewest, where the technology is antiquated, and where there's a lot more red tape than there needs to be to actually do the preventative maintenance that needs to be done. On the insurance plans, California can also get a lot of help from the federal government. We can replicate that flood insurance program for fire insurance, but we can't do it when we're facing wildfires at the rate we're doing right now.
House Speaker Mike Johnson has made some remarks about California leaders and aid being sent for the recent fires in Southern California that I want to play for you right now.
Obviously, there's been water resource mismanagement, forest management mistakes, all sorts of problems. And it does come down to leadership, and it appears to us that state and local leaders were derelict in their duty in many respects. So that's something that has to be factored in. I think there should probably be conditions on that aid. That's my personal view. We'll see what the consensus is.
What is your response to Speaker Johnson's remarks, and do you agree with him?
I think it's really shameful if people are trying to play politics and move forward their own partisan agenda with these disasters as an excuse. Every single natural disaster, we make sure that we prioritize the victims first, and I think that needs to happen right now.
You have recently introduced the Modernizing Wildfire Safety and Prevention Act. This bill would combat the firefighter shortages, retain wildland firefighters by improving benefits and also updating fire technology. How could a bill like this help California with the fires that we're seeing right now?
We're really trying to fight 21st century wildfires with 19th century plans and technology. And clearly, that's not working. We've seen wildfires escalate over 800% across California just in the last 5 years. And so we have to get to the bottom of why that's happening. And the solution is better firefighters, more technology, and less red tape. That's exactly what this bipartisan bill does.
Now, you said less red tape. Can you dig into that a little bit about why that's important in your opinion?
Yeah, look, oftentimes if you have to get a permit from the air board or the water board, it could take months or even years before you're actually able to do that vegetation management to make an area less susceptible to wildfires. I don't think we can wait that long. We've seen that in San Joaquin County just over the last couple of years. I talked to one of our fire departments recently, and they told me that they were held up from actually doing vegetation management on one of our major rivers because there were some endangered species. They had to walk away from that project. The next wildfire season came in, the whole area went up in smoke. All the endangered species were devastated. And unfortunately, that happens time and time again in California.
Now, Congressman Josh Harder was one of 9 Congress members I recently spoke to on our half-hour special on California's insurance crisis. You can stream To the Point special investigation right now on our ABC 10 Plus app. All you have to do is look for California's home insurance crisis on the home screen.